Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, let's pull up this screen. Oh, yeah. Who will Lane Kiffin pick? He is the bachelor. And there's only one rose to give out. Will it be Auburn or Nebraska, or will he stay at Ole Miss? We got to get into this one. All right, the story goes, Auburn coaching candidates Lane Kiffin, Hugh Freeze among leading options to replace one Brian Harsin, which we all knew he was going to get fired. And I got to tell you, Brian and Gus Malzone are probably about like this.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, they're pretty much loaded for bear. What do they got, 40, 50 million bucks? What do they got, 40, 50 million dollars of getting paid out by Auburn? Auburn's paying so many coaches. How are they going to pay for the next guy? Man, I'm telling you, they must have some serious bucks behind them. I've heard rumors that Yellowwood is part of that, which could be. You know, that's a serious amount of money behind them, so that's possible. But I'm telling you, they're going to be paying for 3 coaches instead of 1. And to get Lane, it's going to take bukus, probably $10 million a year minimum for probably 8 years or something crazy. And that's no guarantee he'll stay, because if the Alabama coaching position opens up, he'd move right over. I mean, we're talking about Lane Kiffin here. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to go through this story and talk about it a little bit. And then I happen to have Lane Kiffin coming on the show. I don't know why he keeps coming on. You know, he's threatened me multiple times not to return because I give him a lot of grief. But the reality is he knows it's an opportunity to speak to Tennessee fans, and that's his long-lost love. And he knows he screwed up, and there's nothing he can do about it. He wants to be at Rocky Top at Neyland Stadium. He sees the raucous crowds, the rock star treatment the coach and the players are getting up there, and it's like a rock concert. My brother Junebug said that yesterday. It is like a rock concert. It's the coolest place to be. It's the biggest party in the world every other Saturday, and it's killing him. So he just, he's got to try to communicate with you, I guess. I think that's why he does it. But anyway, we'll be asking him about this possible move. And Harsin, of course, was fired once they got an athletic director. They wanted to use the athletic director not only to fire him, but to hire the next guy that they tell him to hire, because it'll be the boosters that are involved in that. It says Harsin's teams were competitive, but just not good enough. And he lost a bunch of games. And it said he'd still be employed had he beaten Bama last season, which he almost did. It looks like they're hiring Mississippi State's John Cohen for the role of athletic director. Says the coaching search is going to be a wild one, with agents trying to slot their guys for extensions, raises, and some major national jobs. Yeah, they're going to definitely get a bunch of coaches a lot of money. Insiders will be lobbying for their guy. Anything is possible at a place that is looking for its second coach since 2020. Obviously, Lane Kiffin is the pretty obvious choice for him. I mean, he's 8-1 this year. He's got Ole Miss turned around and going in a great direction. And his offense, other than Josh Heupel, his offense is not boring, and he figures out a way to score, which is what you've got to do today. So I think this would be a good hire for Auburn, in my opinion. But don't count on him to stay very long because, like I said, everything's a stepping stone for Lane. The second option is Hugh Freeze. Hugh's got some baggage, but, man, he's beaten Alabama twice, and he's doing a great job at Liberty, of all places. So that would probably be a good hire, but you've got to take that baggage with you. A lot of NCAA problems. They're looking at a few others, this Coastal Carolina coach, the Oregon offensive coordinator, Baylor offensive coordinator, Matt Rule, which might be a good hire for them. I think he just got fired from Carolina Panthers, but, he's been at Baylor, and he was a very good coach there. And then one Deion Sanders. That'd be a splash, no doubt. And then Kevin Steele. Remember Kevin Steele? He was a defensive coordinator and thought he had the job at Auburn, and now he's the Miami defensive coordinator. So let's get into our interview with Lane. I think we got him connected, so he's definitely going to do the show, right? Okay, I don't want to waste my time here. Okay, well, let's ask Lane a couple of questions. All right, Lane, we pretty much know that you went to Nebraska on that special flight from Biloxi all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska, and we know you're from there, so that's one possibility. But a lot of people think you're going to go to Auburn. I'm one of them. Or you might just be using this to get a lot more money at Ole Miss, which would make sense because Ole Miss probably ought to just pay up. That would be the smart thing to do and keep you, but you never know. So what's it going to be, Nebraska, Auburn, or Ole Miss? Well, hello there, Sports Talk Jay. Lane Kiffin here. I decided to come back on your show. I figured I'd give you a second chance. And I don't know where all this crap is about me leaving Ole Miss, going to Auburn. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. That's just rank speculation and rumors, and that's normal for, NCAA football. It's just the way it is. Coach Kiffin, I don't know if you've noticed it, but you're wearing an Auburn cap. Did you notice that? Well, what? Oh, you guys, you switched my hat on me. I swear, they're always pranking me. Where'd y'all get this hat anyway? It's the most ridiculous thing I ever saw. There we go. That's better. That's that. These guys are always tricking and pranking me. All right, Coach. Now you got a Mayflower truck in front of your house. Okay, something's up. What's going on here? Say what? What? Man, you guys are killing me. Now you've parked a deadgum Mayflower truck in front of my house. These guys are just too much. Look, I can't help that I've got a bunch of prankster assistant coaches that are always messing with me. And, they just like to have a little bit of fun with me is all. That don't even pay attention to that Mayflower truck. That's just a trick. And, no big deal. No big deal at all. Look, I'm fine at Ole Miss. I have no intention of leaving. I've told you 100 times, I'm the most loyal guy there is. I don't jump from job to job. I don't do that kind of thing to a team that's been good to me. Ole Miss has been good to me. Do you honestly think I would do that to a team that treats me like gold? Okay, maybe I did that to Tennessee. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, y'all need to get over that. And just hire me back. Would you just hire me back? I know, Josh, look, let's just trade. Josh can go to Ole Miss, and I'll go up there, and everybody's happy, right? And, I'll make up for what I did to you. It'll be all good, I promise. Well, anyway, I swear, I keep saying I'm not coming back on this show. It always upsets me. I'm about done with you, Sports Talk Jay. You need to leave me be. Yep, old Lane gets upset with me sometimes. That's okay. Look, he wants to come back to Knoxville so bad he can't stand it. Actually, this was a call that he made to the Vols back a couple of years ago before Josh Heupel got hired when he was trying to get the job.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean that either. I just yell sometimes because I get so scared. I want to kiss you all over and over and again. Dun, dun, dun. To the night closes in. To the night closes in.
Yep. He wanted it pretty bad. Anyway, I'm thinking he's going to leave, but like I said, he's either going to get a huge payday at Ole Miss or he's probably going to go to Auburn. I think that would be his better choice over Nebraska. But, we'll see what he does. But he's going to do something. There's no doubt. And we'll see who gets the rose from The Bachelor. And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know to continue to cover the Vols. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. I've only been doing this a few months. I could use some subscribers. I sure could. Just hit that button. Anyway, I hope you did like the content. We'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.